Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on Raft Refresher Course. I believe this is going to be chapter 5 or episode 5. So we're on one of the big islands right now. We've got a screecher dropping rocks on us from above. I'm not going to bother killing him right now. I'm going to wait until I get metal arrows. But so on the big islands you can capture animals here. The dodo birds, the goats, and the llamas. You can kill pigs. They'll give you leather and meat. You can kill the screecher. It'll give you feathers, meat, or drumsticks. And it'll count towards achievements. The pigs and the screechers also will drop you their heads occasionally. You can also kill pufferfish out in the water. 3 stone arrows will kill them. So just use your bow. Keep your distance, because if they get too close, they'll explode on you. When you hit them 3 or 4 times, you'll see them start to stutter. Don't touch them until they flip over, and then gather them, and then that's 3 heads you can get from here. When you see these are caves that are found on the large islands, and this is where you'll find dirt. And you're going to want to get dirt so you can build pastures on your raft, so that you can get animals and keep them alive on the raft. The llamas will give you wool, which is used for armor. The dodos will give you the eggs, and then the goats will give you milk. And you need a net launcher to capture those, but a pasture to keep them alive. So these are the dirt nodes. You need a shovel to harvest these. You can also find these cave mushrooms here. And every large island will have dirt on it or in it somewhere. It's always in a cave. You just have to find and locate the cave. So I believe that's all the dirt that's here. Oh no, there's more up here. And yep, and the screechers do a lot of damage. So the screechers are dropping rocks on you. What you're going to want to do is just keep sprinting until it drops its rock, and then you'll be fine. I mean, you can try to juke and dodge and jump, but it doesn't always work. But sprinting will always make them miss you. Besides that, around the islands you can also find crates under the water, scrap, and all the usual nonsense, metal. And right now I'm just collecting scrap because I'm upgrading my raft still. Let's see, I probably don't need to go this way. Little wall climb to get up to the top. So on top of these islands, a lot of times you'll find 1 to 2 crates, pineapples, watermelons, these berry bushes. And you can also find, in the water, you can find the seaweed. The blue coral, actually, is what it's called. It's not seaweed. Seaweed's the green stuff. And yeah, so far that's what you do on these large islands. In a second, we're gonna go back to the ship and we'll go over and see. Here's a goat right here. So if I had a net launcher, just get close to him, shoot him, pick him up, and then carry him back to the raft. If you do capture animals, you're gonna want to build a fence and pasture, and I'll go over all that again later once I start mine. But I tore my entire raft back apart to rebuild it, just because I wanted more space, and somebody taught me how to do free floating floors. So that's what I'm currently working on now. Like I said, as soon as we get back to the raft, we'll go over that in just a second. But real quick, I'll show you the pigs. The pigs will attack you. I'm not going to actually kill the pig right now, but you can use bows, spears to kill it. I usually just use a spear and dodge it. Now then, see, there's 2 llamas right here. There was a pig over it. It looks like maybe another cave. I don't know, just some more loot. Yep, so there's a pig. He's going to charge. And then you just stab him a couple times, so he'll eventually die. Just out of his reach. I guess I'll kill him while he's stuck in here. Alright, so he died. Let's see how much space we have left. Just gather by holding E. And so you see we get leather, raw meat. Raw meat you just cooked. As far as I know, there's no recipe still yet for it. And then we got his head. Alright, where did the llamas go? And these animals are really bad about running off. So there's a llama. That'll give you wool. Grab some watermelons all right here. And that's pretty much everything that's on the big islands. So we'll go ahead. I didn't see a dodo. I'm sure there's one running around here somewhere. Usually you won't find all the animals on one island. This is actually a pretty good island so far. But yeah, let's go ahead and head back to the boat. And when we, like I said, when we get back to it, we'll do the free floating platforms. Just when if you do them and decide to upgrade your raft using them, don't do like I did and tear your raft apart until you're ready. And by ready, I mean have like 50 plus torches made, at least. Alright, here we go. So this is my raft. I have collection nets, as you've seen in the previous episodes, all the way around it. So this is a free floating floor, or second level. So it's 3 floors high, or 3 stories. Requires no pillars, and it just floats. To build it, you do what I'm doing here. So you'll get your pillar spacing. Alright, there was a pillar there, but I've already taken it down. So you get your pillar spacing, and then you put 3, you right click with your hammer, go to your half wooden pillar. You'll stack 3 of those, because when you break them down with the axe, you'll get your nail and your 1 piece of wood back, so it's free. And then you'll get a floating platform. As you see, like this was fully built out, but only 2 stories high. To get up there, the stairs will not reach, so you'll want to build a slanted roof. This is just tempting until I figure out exactly what I want to do. Alright, let's throw some stuff on some crates really quick. Just throw that leather in here. Bolts can go in there. Throw the scrap in there too. What else do we have? Dirt. Dirt goes here. And see, we've got more torches made already. So I'm trying to remember where everything is at, because I have multiple saves. I'm going to go ahead and do some water and food really quick. I just put the head in here for now. Let's see, my meat crate. There's vegetables. Where is everything? Okay, there we go. Put my berries in there. Put the meat in here. And so when you're doing food, you're gonna want to save your shark meat. Once you start killing animals, you can go ahead and cook your raw meat. Cook your you can cook your mackerels if you want to. Cook your tilapias. These pomfrets and the herrings, you can cook those if you want to, or save them for shark bait. But you want to save your shark meat and your catfish and salmon to make the recipes using these cooking pots. So you can post your recipes on the back here, or you can, I'm pretty sure you can put them on the wall too, and just follow the recipes that are on them. And when you eat those, you'll need, like if it shows a bowl, like on the simple fish too, you'll need to make a clay bowl to scoop out the soup, and you'll get anywhere from like 2 to 4 depending on what you cooked. And these things, like the shark dinner especially, it'll give you extra hunger. Like you'll see your hunger bar turn yellow, and you'll get hungry a lot slower. For those of you that are getting tired of having to eat like every 5 seconds, and then your food lasts longer because you're obviously not having to eat as much. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and store this because I don't need it right now. And just be, like I said, be careful of the screechers, because they will kill you and chase you down. And they do a pretty good amount of damage when they hit you. But as you see, I just sprint the whole time and he keeps missing. But he'll circle back around and go grab a new rock and come back. But if you're under cover like this, he can't hit you. Alright, so let's do a save really quick. Alright, so if you've done your 3 posts and you've gotten your spacing on your pillars the way you want it, and you've got your floors built, what you're going to want to do using your torch is to place it in the center. And you don't want it to touch the wood, you want it to float in that free gap in between the wood blocks. See if I can find one that looks... Yeah, you see how that one is right here? It's not touching anything, it's just in the middle. It's technically hooked to nothing. Yeah, right here. Alright, so what you'll do is take your axe and make sure the spacing's right on all of them, because once you break this, there's nothing else to hold them except these 2 torches. And that is how you build floating floors. And that way it'll free up your boat. You'll have all the light you ever need. I mean, it looks like daylight right now and it's nighttime. You have tons of space, you can jump around and everything. And yeah. So that's just a quick and dirty, guys, on how to make your boat look better. And how to clean it up. And so like you see, I've got nails back now. I've got wood back. So I can go to my hammer. And I can choose, what am I doing? Okay. Choose my half post. Alright, Bruce. Stop interrupting us. Alright. So we'll go to the half post. And this is out as far as it can go right now. But we'll go ahead and finish this one. So currently we have 2 half posts here. Just stack it. And then we can build out to it. I like to leave these posts in line. Like, I like to build a lot of extras. Just so I can do more at once. But this also allows me to see my spacing. And then I'll probably knock out 2 rows and just walk out 2 at a time. It's just easier. So by the time you get done, you'll have like, I don't know, 30, 40 extra nails. You just need a lot of scrap to build your torches. Because torches are, cost-wise, are lanterns. It's going to be 6 planks and 4 scrap. Because if you take that down, if you take the lantern down, that whole thing should come down with it. So we're going to take this one down just because we can. And then you lose all those materials. So you could have hit those with an axe and gotten half the materials back, but just to show the example, you know, I'll lose a little bit. And then let's grab a plank and we'll put a torch up really quick just to show how that's done. Grab a little extra. A little extra ain't never hurt. Right, oop. And we're learning to walk today. And the floor is lava. So go here. Get your platform that you want to use. Yeah, I can go another level, but for me, I'm trying to leave it open so I have a safe area to fall into. Oh, that stupid bird. You can see how much damage it did to me. I was at max hit points. Alright, so according to this, you can see where my torches are. So they want to be in the middle of the pillars. So you just stare at it. And sometimes you will come through the ceilings. I don't think just because you're inside you're safe. And see how that's not touching anything? And you just put it up right there. And that is the floating platform. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. I'd be more than happy to answer them and help you out with them. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And yeah, let me know how I'm doing. You guys have a great day and thanks for watching.